Hello. We will be dissecting a sheep brain. Here is my sheep brain. We have the superior view, inferior view, lateral view, and sagittal view. So, with our superior view, which is the top of the brain, top, you will have your cerebellum, you will have your parietal lobes, your frontal lobe, and your occipital lobe. Then you have your longitudinal fissure. Here you have the gyri and the sulci. In our lateral view of the sheep brain, you have your cerebellum, you have your spinal cord, you have the temporal lobe there, and then you have your medulla and your pons. In the sagittal view, you have your cerebellum, spinal cord, you have your corpus luteum, you have your pineal gland, you have your thalamus, your hypothalamus of the sagittal view, and then you have the midbrain. With the inferior part, which is the bottom part of our brain, you are going to have your olfactory bulbs, your optic nerve, your optic chiasm. You're going to have the temporal part of your brain. You have your pons, medulla, the spinal cord. Here on the sides is where the cerebellum sits, the occipital part of the sheep brain. And this is the frontal section, frontal lobe of the sheep brain. A disease that is common in the nervous system would include epilepsy. Epilepsy is a disease that involves sudden bunches of electrical impulses that disrupts the brain. In epilepsy, you're going to have anatomical changes. Those anatomical changes are going to occur in the hippocampus, the frontal, temporal, and olfactory cortex. Physiological changes with the person suffering from epilepsy is going to be sudden jerking and shaking movements due to the sudden burst of electrical activity in the brain. It causes abnormal activity in the person's consciousness, their movements, and their sensations.